I concur. I concur. Yes, yes.
Take that!
Well, well. Every little bit helps.
I could get closer.
Yes?
That is it!
Yes? Every little bit helps. Not very nice, but necessary. It should not go to waste. It should not go to waste. That may prove useful. Hopefully that will help. Yes, yes.
I do not like you.
Yes?
enemies alive!
Where's my loot? I concur.
So, you came back alone. The Dragonette saw what happened to you in Katagan, but he is too young to understand the meaning of events. So, I await a full explanation.
Oh, great Tikarik. You expected to see your fellow June, while I waited for my lover. So tell me, who is closer to despair now? But I still beg you not to be angry with this man. He may have failed in his quest, but he barely avoided death. Is that not worthy of respect, at the very least?
Fair enough, Lua. I am afraid that I allowed my disappointment to turn into anger. I regret that, Zack, and I ask you to forgive me. But please, tell me what happened.
I am afraid I will have to disappoint you. Adzako is not in Katagan. He used a teleportation amulet. I do not think a great magician would find it hard to find out where the amulet took him. But we also have yet another problem. The man has been subjected to a transformation spell, so no one knows what he looks like now. Frankly, I have no idea how I can find him.
This is indeed sad news to me. But you said you would continue your quest. I have seen how many times you have been close to death. I cannot ask you to take yet more risks.
I will be frank with you. If it was only myself, I would forget about the whole thing. But to see the sadness in Luajala's eyes, I realize that when she sees Adzako, she will, in her joy, forget about everything, including me. But I still want to achieve it for her.
No, I will not forget you. I can promise you that. You are strong, you are brave, you saved me and asked nothing in return. How could I ever forget that?
You know what I mean. Oh, but enough of that. So, I am about to travel to another land. Strange. I was anxious to leave Gapath for such a long time. But now I feel more apprehension than anticipation. But never mind. I have friends here in Gapath who will help me wherever I happen to be.
Alas, my friend, I must disappoint you. Your friends will not be able to help you.
Oh, you may be a great magician, but it seems you do not know human nature very well.
Again, you jump to conclusions. Just listen to what I have to say. What I mean is this. You must go to that land alone. No one can accompany you.
What a shame. We have been through a lot together. I did not think we would have to part so soon.
I am sorry, but it is the only way, so say goodbye to them. When I sent you to Suslanger, I expected you to find friends there who would help you in your quest. However, I absolutely did not expect you to bring anyone here to Gapath. I certainly do not blame you for that, but was it not somewhat reckless?
Mayhap it was. But I could not leave anyone there at the portal, could I? It would have meant certain death for them.
That may be true. Still, I do not want any newcomers here in my cave.
So what do we do? Will you harm the person who helped me in the mission which you gave me?
How many times must I tell you, Zack? When you are too hasty and make presumptions, mistakes will happen. I do not intend to harm anyone. I shall simply make a reverse teleport and everything will be normal again. And I have learned much from your example. and will make sure that the journey from the portal to a safe location goes unnoticed by the Kataganian guards.
I am glad to be of help, Blondie.
Listen, Karad, why not stay in Gapath? I cannot promise anything, but I will ask the great magician to send you to the village.
No, Blondie. My heart calls me home, and revenge still burns in my soul. I cannot abandon the brothers in the last shelter. I must get back to Suslanger. Fare thee well.
I understand. For you, duty comes above all else. Well, goodbye.
Hey, lad. I always said you were special. You talk to great magicians on an equal footing, and your girl is really the cat's whiskers.
If only she were mine.
Well, she will be, never fear. Believe you me, I can see such things. But do not ask me for advice. You must work everything out for yourself. And now I must leave you. Let the great magician send me back to Suslanger. I do not want to stay here. I would feel bad if I stole from friends, and I was born into thievery.
In that case, shall we say goodbye?
Not goodbye, farewell.
Now, if you are ready to continue the quest, give me the shreds of the teleport amulet you found in Suslanger. Now be quiet for a moment. I must hear what these shreds say. What? This is unbelievable.
What happened?
The teleport was directed here to Gapath. But everyone who came here recently arrived through the old portal. Only one person arrived in a different way, and that person is you.
Wait! Do you mean that... No! I mean, that is impossible! I am me!
Yes, you are you. Goodbye, Zack. And welcome to Gapath at Zacko.
So that is what was hidden in my past? And all this time I have searched for... myself?
Yes, at Zacko, that is what has happened. Great magicians are human too, and they also make mistakes. I looked for something far, far away and failed to see what was right under my nose. There can be no excuse for my blindness.
What are you talking about, Great Takarik? You have kept your promise to Zack. You gave him, me, my memory back. And he kept his promise. Look, here I am in front of you. Everything is as it should be.
You are probably right. And now go and talk with Luajala. She has looked forward to this reunion, and now she thinks she has hurt you.
I do not know what to say, Hatzako. I have dreamt about you so often, and yet everything is not at all like I imagined it would be. You were so close, and I did not recognize you. Can you forgive me?
I have nothing to forgive, my darling. It was not I who was close to you. It was Zack. Of course he was a decent fellow all in all. But honestly, I am very glad you did not let him get close to your heart. And anyway, what does it matter now? We are together. A great land welcomes us. We have a powerful protector behind our backs, and it seems as if the sun rises in this world for you and me alone. But what is wrong? Why are you so pale?
Do you not remember? You said almost the same thing when we escaped from the curse the first time. Or thought we had escaped.
Yes, you are right. We cannot speak about happiness and peace while that curse exists. But I swear there will come a time... when I repeat the words about the whole world shining before us. I have a very serious question to ask you, Takarik. A Kataganian scientist managed to cheat the June curse by turning me into a person who called himself Zack. Does that mean when I return to my old self, I will become a victim of the curse yet again?
Unfortunately, that is true. Furthermore, I cannot hide you under another person's disguise again. The previous transformation spell was cast in haste and by a magician of insufficient skill. I did not want to tell you, but you could have lost your memory forever. And you are definitely not fit enough for another change of personality. Alas, even my knowledge of magic has its limits.
So all our hopes were in vain? We must run again?
That is a decision which only you can make. If you run, I will help you and hold the curse in check for as long as I can. But there is another way.
What other way?
To finish with the curse once and for all. You at Zako are now strong and capable as never before. Behind you is Tikarik, not the weakest magician in this world. We will challenge the curse to come here to Kapath and meet it face to face. It will be dangerous. No words can describe the threat which the June curse represents. But we do have a slight chance to conquer it. And that chance is not as small as you might think. I will let you have ancient June equipment, and you can infuse it with the strongest spells. And I will fight at your side when the decisive hour is upon us. So the choice is yours. Will you run, or will you fight?
The choice is simple, Takarik. When I was Zack, I did not know why I risked my life so often. Now I have everything a man could ever dream of. Do you believe I would not protect my dream and my love?
You have made your choice. Prepare for the battle at Zako.